Okay, I will be showing you a solution to square one. The square one does not have much resemblance to a Rubik's Cube, other than it's a cube, or so you wish. I'm sure some of you have probably been frustrated trying to get it into a cube. So, as you can see, it turns about a centerline top and bottom. It has a seam right here. And it can take all manner of shapes other than a square. Whoops, I didn't. When you buy it, it's in some shape that looks something like this. That's how it comes packaged. And it says to restore that back to square one. So some of you have probably been frustrated. You go along, you have shapes, and you just try for all you're worth to figure out just how do I get that into a square. Sometimes you can get it a square on one side. But the other side isn't square. So the first thing we do is we pair up edges in sets of two. Those are paired. Those are paired. Now if you have a set of three, which one's the pair and which one isn't? Obviously, if we take these two as a set of two, our line cuts it right there, and we can't move across this corner. So this has to be our set of two. We try to pair up sets of two into three sets of two. So right here, either that one or that one we can call isolated. Time out, I've got a sticker problem. I'm back. As you can tell, this thing's been through a lot. Had to take a little hot melt glue to that sticker. Now, so I can choose either this one or this one as my single one. But I want to set it up in such a way that one of these single ones mates up with a single one down here. If you look at this side, there's a single one here and a single one there. If I turn it the way I'm turning, nothing will get paired up. But if I turn it this way, then when this one in the back lines up with this one in the front, we now have us three sets of two, and that's as far as we can go. We stick our fourth one, we park it on our bottom left off to the seam. Oops, what did I do? Okay, there's one. Oh, there's a set of two here. A set of three. So we need to turn it this way. Okay, that's our set of two. I made the mistake and started breaking stuff up. That gave me an isolated one here and an isolated one here and broke up this set of two. But by turning it over here, I have my remaining set of two. And every now and then, when we pair stuff up, we'll get our last two edges paired up. But don't worry about it if you're not able to get it. The first thing we're going to start doing is removing corner pieces so that we can get these in all together. And to remove a corner piece, you simply stick your corner piece to the left of your seam, flip it 180, then move it to the right of your seam, flip it back. That got rid of that corner piece. We got us a corner piece here we want to get rid of. Stick it to the, get all 6 of them in place, stick that to the left of our seam, turn it to the right. Now, when we got, looks like we got a problem here. Okay, once we get 6 in here, then what we do with our last 2 down here depends on whether they're opposite or 90 degrees apart. When they're 90 degrees apart, we need to break a set loose, and then bring our 2 up in such a way that we get a set of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will go to the bottom. We'll make sure that this corner, or this edge piece in the back, winds up adjacent to this one. So we get us a set of 5. Now what getting 5 does for us, now that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is it lets us trade this set that's 90 for this set that's 180. Now when we trade it out for the set that's 180, we also want to turn our bottom so that when we bring these 2 up, it forms a group of 6. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now when we have them opposite, we can simply bring it up and get our set of 8. Had we originally had opposites down here instead of 90 apart, then once we got all 6 together, we could bring this up and put one on one side, one on the other. Now if your last 2 edges are neither straight across or 90 degrees but happen to be paired, then you don't have to park anything over here. You can just go about removing corner pieces as I showed you until you get them all in a line. Now this shape, you'll need to know how to get from a square to this shape, because there's only a 50% chance that you'll be able to solve it once we get it into the square, in which case you'll need to take it back to this shape, and once you get into this shape, give yourself a 90 degree or a 60 degree twist right there. So in one of these shapes or one of these positions I'll be able to solve it, the other one I won't, and I don't know which is which. So kind of like gambling, you don't know whether it's this one or this one, so we'll just take that one. Now what we do is we split this down the middle. Have top and bottom mirrored or equal in all shapes except this next one. So they're a mirror there. Whoops, had it off by 1. No wonder it wouldn't turn. Now, in this shape, you'll have one split the short ways, one split the long ways. Now in this shape, once again, they're both, you want to be splitting up a set of 2 always. You don't want to be doing anything like this or like that. You want to be